to meet you here. Good day. Actually, it's nighttime, isn't it? Well, I'm your host, Tish, and I'm gonna take you on a magical journey. Guess what? It's Marty's 50th birthday. So throughout this magical journey, we're going to talk to some of Marty's family and friends and find out what it was like growing up with Marty, people's favorite Marty moments, and one thing people really love about Marty, and lastly, 3 words people would use to characterize Marty's character. Characterize her character? Yeah, that's what I said, characterize her character. All right, are you ready? Let's go!
Hoje final, hoje não vem festejar. O nós mora beza, não vem gozar desse dia. Samedi final, já vi que para honrar na força de tradição notar perpetuar essa alegria, recordar Senhor São Silvestre, não vem dar boas festas para todos. Recordai, Senhor São Silvestre, não vem dar boas festas para Cabo Verde. Recordai, Senhor São Silvestre, não vem dar boas festas para todos. Recordai, Senhor São Silvestre, não vem dar boas festas para Cabo Verde. Oh, que sinfonia lá na Bahia. Oh, irmão, não tá feliz. Oh, que sintonia no melodia. Cantor na som de 1000 vozes. E eu que não tão doce e colorido. Hoje findou, hoje não vem festejar. Conosco mora beza, não vem gozar desse dia. Samedi findou, já vi que para honrar na força de tradição notar perpetuar essa alegria. Recordai São Silvestre, não vem dar boas festas para todos. Recordai São Silvestre, não vem dar boas festas para Cabo Verde. Recordai São Silvestre, não vem dar boas festas para todos. Recordai São Silvestre, não vem dar boas festas para Cabo Verde. Oh, que sinfonia lá na Bahia. Oh, irmão, não tá feliz. Oh, que sintonia no melodia. Cantor na som de 1000 vozes. ocnos tan dos y coloridos.
Oh, hey there. I bet you after seeing all those pictures of Marty growing up, you might actually be wondering, what was Marty like growing up? Let's find out.
María, ay, pues era un angelito. No era a las 12 en la noche y estaba bonita cuando todavía está, ¿verdad? Pero cuando estaba chiquita. Me acuerdo que cuando yo iba a la iglesia y toda la gente se quedaba viendo, la verdad. Pero yo, bueno, pues es natural, los niños así son de atractivos. Y luego después me preguntaban, ¿por qué está tan bonita la niña? Les digo, ¿qué no se parece a mí? Dice, ay, no, dice, ella tiene los ojos azules, está mucho pelo y, bueno, sus mejillas bien rositas y ella bien blanca y sus ojos azules y el pelo así entre un color café rojito. Pues estaba bien bonita cuando estaba mi hija chiquita. Y así creció, pues, y para mí todos mis niños son preciosos. ¿Qué madre no ve preciosos a sus hijos? Pues estaba yo muy, recuerdo un tiempo pues, bien contenta, bien bonita. Mi niña muy saludable.
Oh my God, my lovely sister. I love her to death. I'm gonna start crying. She has been my inspiration in life. She's always been there for the family. My sister, my favorite part as we were growing up, she's gonna laugh at this, but we would take these, I don't know if she ever told you, Tish. We would get these cans and we would put these blankets over our head, and then we would come out and hit ourselves on the to see who could hit the hardest. And we would take turns, and we think about it and we laugh about it. Like how crazy we were to see how we could damage our heads, you know, like with the blanket. We put a blanket and then we'd get a cannon, you know, and hit ourselves. Isn't that crazy?
Interesting.
So then we always laugh about that. The other ones we would play tag, and my sister, she was, I don't know, she was just a little wild, and I remember running to her, and she's running to a tree, and she still has the scarf of the tree right here, if you really look at it. So those are beautiful, like we were playing like our childhood games that we played. She would always look after me and Rosario. She was always like the second mother. And I just love my sister to death.
Growing up with Maria was, it was really, you know, if I think back at the moments, I should say, of us growing up, she was always so fun and passionate and joyful, and I just loved hanging out with her all the time because I knew every time I was with her, it was always something that I just remember fondly, just having a great time, and she just being so spirited and lively, and just a really happy girl. And to the point where sometimes I became a little bit of a mother, and I would have to say, no, we can't do this, we can't do that, but she was so adventurous, and she was such a go-getter, and I always appreciated her zestful spirit. And back then I didn't know the word zestful, but that's what she was. very, she was such a joy to be around with.
Well, having Maria in the family was always, she was always a strong-willed person, and there was never a dull moment with her. So I remember her when Madonna was real popular. She was always trying to emulate her. Mayita, our grandmother, would always give her that evil eye, the way she dressed and stuff. It was quite funny. And when they had the big brawls, everybody enjoyed watching the big brawls. Still happens, so still quite funny. There was a lot of energy. She was always very, very outgoing, very spontaneous, and you had a cheerful, created a cheerful household when times were good.
Growing up with my mom was interesting. She was fun and like crazy, but she was also stern, and if we got in trouble, she definitely would give us the shoe. So she wasn't like pushover like my dad, but she was also like cool about certain things. So it was a good experience for him.
Being raised by my mom was a really great childhood. She was very giving, loving. She was providing for my sister, even though we were quite a handful, especially both of us together, because we always fought and everything, and she would always have to, mediate and try to get it so we weren't at each other's throats. So it was probably a pretty tough job, pretty stressful, but she was really amazing at it. We never wanted her or needed for anything. She always provided her and my dad. And I mean, it was what allowed me to be able to go to Davis and exceed there and everything in my life. Without her, I don't know who I would be or where I would be. And it's just, I can never thank her enough, or even try to put it into words, even though I'm actually pretty good at writing. Even if I read something, I'm not able to express, what her raising me and teaching me and instilling the values and how to be as a person. It's just impossible.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Intermission.